Today I'm going to talk about the mirror of heaven and seeing this mirror from a much bigger perspective. I have heard people talk about it, but it is on such a small scale, and I'm being impressed. Like, share the mirror, share what it is. So, how heaven and earth mirror one another, and why father and mother mirror one another, um, is literally displayed in all of creation. So, with that being said, I'm going to talk a minute about, creation calendar. When creation calendar was given in August of 22, I was given creation calendar and I was told to begin using it. And for the first year, I kind of talked about it, but I just kind of left it alone. I was being instructed how it worked, and I was really confused when I got that calendar because it didn't have anything on it. And I remember questioning Father and being like, well, aren't there any holidays? But at the time I didn't realize that it was feasts that needed to be on there. Not holidays. Holidays are from man. And so in the process of that next year, I was taken through the feast and I was taken through the male and female energy for the calendar. Okay. In the process of that, they showed me that the calendar is a mirror. It's a mirror of heaven, of male and female energy. So if you have the copy of creation calendar that I've sent out to people, you will see the mirror of male and female energy. So every month it would switch. The first 6 months would go male, female, male, female, male, female, and then it folds back and it mirrors itself, female, male, female, male, female, male. And so it's a mirror. It's mirroring itself. Okay, so right now we are in an eclipse. And during an eclipse, for 6 months, okay, right now it's going to act as that mirroring process. So lunar and solar eclipse mirror each other, male and female energy. And so today, if you're looking at, I guess it's man's calendar, it's the 21st of September. And on creation calendar, it is 1:30. So if we look at these eclipses, then we understand that the sun and the moon, again, they mirror each other. Everything in creation is a mirroring process. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. This is a diagram that I did a few months back on Revelation 12, the sun and the moon under the woman's feet. This is what the world calls Virgo, under her feet. If you're looking at it from the 12 tribes, it's Asher. Okay, so the sun and the moon are underneath her feet. Why? Because the balance of the sun and the moon have come into play. Okay, so you see right here, it says mirror. They're mirroring each other. They mirror each other in a day cycle, and they mirror each other in eclipse cycles, and they mirror each other in a year cycle. Okay, so it is a mirror. It's mirroring itself. And you've learned to work with the balances of that male and female energy coming into balance. Okay, so now we're going to look at this is the compass, the gift that was given. It represents our heart center. Okay, Yahshua taught we are to evaluate our hearts daily. Why? Because our heart center is what is to be in balance with creation of male and female energy. And you see the 6 dots on each side of this. That represents the male and female energy that we have come into balance in those areas of spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional in our life. Okay, this is the compass, the gift that was given in the dream in October of 22. This was the gift. Why? Because our heart centers are to be led by the throne room of heaven. So this was the compass. This was the gift that Yahshua gave the people. It was in the tube, and if they took it out, expanded into a ball, it represents our heart center. That is our guiding compass. It's our heart. And our heart is supposed to be in balance of that male and female energy. And all it mirrors physical and spiritual. It mirrors emotional and mental. It's all a mirror of male and female energy. Okay, so now we're going to go down here. This is a quick drawing, not a very good one, of the Mazzaroth. So what is the Mazzaroth? A Mazzaroth is also a mirror. So if we understand what Genesis is teaching us, Genesis 1:14, that The sun, the moon, and the stars were created for days, months, seasons, and years. It's all a mirror. Okay, so this is the Mazzaroth. So the Mazzaroth itself, again, is a mirror. It's mirroring 12 hours in a day, and then it's mirroring 12 months in a year. It's a mirror. And that is Revelation 22:2. There are 12 fathers, 12 tribes, 12 fruits, one fruit for each month. And so it tells us 12 hours in a day, 12 months in a year. So we understand, if we look at creation, then we are able to see that everything is literally a mirroring process. So in order for everything to come back into alignment, including, God's timeline, I was instructed with Father's timeline that literally give the calendar, but now his time has to catch up. Everything is a mirroring process right now as a new heaven and earth are being created. And it's all to come back into alignment with the sun, the moon, and the stars, which was what was created for signs, months, seasons, and years in the heavens. The signs were already given. They're not outside. They don't come from a person. They came from from creation. And so this calendar will put everything back into creation alignment in the timeline of kingdom age, according to God's timeline. When it is, I need to say Father, I'm sorry. When the timeline is ready to come forward. So in Exodus, Aaron and Moses were instructed to begin the calendar, but it didn't immediately, everything didn't immediately shift. The timeline had to catch up in order for things to shift. And that's what I've been shown, is that all this has been put into play. Creation has been put back into beautiful, perfect balance and harmony from creation. And now we wait for everything, the timeline, to catch up in the physical. So it's been done in the spiritual, it's brought into the physical, but now we wait for the physical aspect of it to finally catch up. So may we understand the power of the mirror, that our hearts are a mirror that are to reflect out. Everything in creation is literally a mirror. And in the next video, I will explain that this has been a long time coming. But a few months ago, Joshua basically told me, you have the green light, you need to go and you need to share everything that I've told you, stop holding things back. And that's not been a fun place for me to be, but I'm going to explain exactly how father and mother marry each other and the mirror that is there, and why the world has called the earth Mother Earth, and realizing that they are actually two beings, and the beauty in that. And again, that is the mirror of male and female energy, and seeing the beauty in that. So may we understand the mirror more fully, and the beauty of everything that was created is literally a mirror reflecting onto earth, including father and mother and what they did. They are the mirror, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. So if you don't have creation calendar, email me. I will be happy to send it to you. And it explains the mirror. It explains the scriptures that go along with it. And may we see more fully, especially in this eclipse that we are in now, and that will reflect itself in 6 months, of the energy of male and female energy, and how they are literally meant to mirror each other. And when we get into that flow, we can work with those energies and see the beauty in creation and what is actually taking place. Have a glorious day.